Greetings to my unbelievable V family all around the world. This is your sexiest, muscle-built, alright, upline and chief, the one and only Padman Senatiraja. Alright, here in my favorite city in the world, Bangkok, I just spent 2 days with all the chiefs, alright, the little chiefs, not the main chief. The little chiefs from QNet, the V, Q Lifestyle. 3 companies that I oversee on behalf of our great founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck. We just had 2 days of brainstorming, alright, to finish the year of 2016, and we have planned the most exciting products, alright, the most exciting enhancement to the comp plans, the most exciting new ranks that are going to be announced in 2017 to take your business to a whole new level, guys. So I promise you, as your upline and chief, that 2017 is going to make 2016 look like kindergarten. Alright, we are going to the whole new level, and I need you to stay focused and don't allow the closing of 2016, the closing of the Click Bonanza, to be the time when you slow down and relax, alright, and think it's over. No, there is no slowing down. I want you to leap into 2017 with passion, belief, and power to make 2017 even a better year than 2016. And this week, if you're watching this video on Wednesday, you got 2.5 days left for the closing of the early bird of the Click Bonanza, where your bonuses are bigger, basically more money from QNet. So don't switch off, don't get distracted, don't let all the negativity and challenges affect your beautiful mind and your heart. Stay focused. I want you to push yourself and push your team harder on Thursday and Friday, and make sure your organization has the largest number of people who qualify for the early bird bonuses of the Click Bonanza. Now this Wednesday, my message to you is about limitations. Okay? From the time you are born, alright, growing up, depending who your parents are, depending which school, which environment, which country, which culture you grew up in, our whole life, people talk about limitations. Everyone in your journey of life very easily will tell you what you cannot do or what you should not do. There's not enough people in our lives or in the world in general who tell you that the impossible is actually I am possible. That nobody inspires you enough to get out of your comfort zone, to break free from the prison that you have built in your own mind. So many people try to stop us from crossing the lines that society and the world has drawn in our minds. Now I have realized in the 18 years, having an upline like Dato Sri Vijay, what he did to me was to push me constantly over the limitation that I think I have. And Dato Sri spoke about pushing an envelope. And he explained it perfectly, that our life is like an envelope, alright? And if you have this many papers to put into the envelope, it fits in perfectly, there's a lot of space, you seal it, and that's the limit of the envelope. But in life, you must put as much as you can and push the envelope to its limits. Let it rip, let there be pain, let there be discomfort, let there be moments where you feel like giving up. Alright, or you think you cannot push yourself even further. Now in our journey in network marketing, the rule is pushing yourself. For example, doing rule 3, alright, you do 12 presentations by the end of the month and you got a few more hours. What do? You give up. You think you have reached your limit and you say, I got 2 more hours, impossible to do 3 presentations, 12 is enough, I will do more next month. That's a mindset of a loser. That's a mindset of somebody who will never make it in life, somebody who will never max out. If I was in your shoes, I got 30 minutes, I will force myself, talk to a complete stranger, alright, stop somebody's car and tell them, listen, I need to talk to you for 10 minutes and complete an express presentation and finish the 3. Now, constantly, we hold ourselves back. Nobody can stop you from crossing your limitations except yourself. You blame the world, you blame time, alright? You blame not enough prospects, you blame challenges, you just blame and blame and blame. But the bottom line, look in the mirror. That's the only person who can stop you from crossing the line. You're the only person who can stop yourself from overcoming your limitations. Now, every week, you have a goal to achieve, whether it's 250, 500 US, 2000 US, 10,000 US, max out. And when it comes to Friday, you look at your BV counter. It's not reaching your goal. What do? You accept it. Alright? You justify it. You rationalize it. That is our biggest weakness in life. Why not challenge it? Why not hammer yourself? Why not pick up the phone and call your markets and push the last hour of Friday to make sure that you achieve your goals? So you are actually your greatest enemy. You are actually the biggest hurdle or the greatest challenge you have to overcome in life is you, yourself. The limitations that you have imposed on yourself that's holding you back, alright, from achieving the goals that you really want to achieve. So in our journey of business right now, ask yourself this question and be honest with yourself. Look at this face. I appreciate honesty. Alright, do you think that in 2016, from January until today, you have actually pushed yourself enough? Do you think that you have crossed those lines that the world have imposed as your limitations? Do you believe that the checks you have received every week is really the checks you could have gotten? So if you got 250, let's face the reality, you could have gotten 500. Alright? If you are supposed to get 1,000, you could have gotten 1,500. If you got 10,000, you know you could have maxed out. You know this. Alright? But you rationalize. Your greatest enemy is this word rationalize. Oh, that market has a challenge. Oh, that upline lost his family member. Oh, it's raining in this market. Oh, it's a festive season. These are excuses that you use on yourself for your own convenience because you didn't push the envelope. You didn't cross the lines of a comfort zone. You didn't feel any pain. My mother always told me, if you do not experience pain on the journey to your goal, it simply means your goal is not big enough. It simply means that you're not pushing yourself hard enough. So my message to you this Wednesday to all of you, look at yourself. Look at the person next to you. If you're sitting down watching this video together, are you truly pushing yourself beyond your limits? I know you come back tired. That doesn't mean you're pushing yourself. I know you come back frustrated with all the rejections. That doesn't mean you're doing enough presentations. Pain is when you feel like going to the tallest building in your country to the rooftop and play the song I Believe I Can Fly. Pain is when you come back with tears in your eyes. Alright, you can't feel your legs. You forgot to eat. Alright, you forgot to do so many things in your normal life because you're so focused on your goal to push yourself beyond those limitations that you have imposed on yourself. So as your upline and chief, I'm telling you, wake up, smell the coffee, guys. 2016 has been a year of laziness, excuses, and rationalization. You know the truth, I know the truth. So you got 5 more weeks, 4 more weeks in 2016. Unleash, alright, that warrior within. Okay? Forget all those limitations. That your potential is only one thing. That is achieve greatness. That you signed up in QNet for only one purpose. That is to max out every week consistently 1 TC, 2 TCs, 3 TCs. That you are not here to have fun, hold hands and sing Kumbaya. You are here to achieve goals that you have set for yourself for 2016. You are here to help people achieve their dreams. That you are here to push yourself and your downlines and your leaders constantly out of their comfort zone. You are here to experience pain like you have never experienced before. And when you make your dreams into a reality, you will be laughing at the pain you experienced the past whole year. So I want to remind you of why you are here. Alright? Why you gave up the boring, pathetic existence before QNet and come into the world of winners. the world of warriors, to come into the zone of Dato Sri Vijay and Jayaprada's Bismarck. It's about being pushed. So ask yourself, is your upline really pushing you? You are damn lucky that you're not my direct downline. I push people beyond their limitations. I push people every single day out of their comfort zones. And I don't care what their problems is. Alright? Or what their problems are. Because I don't tell you my problems. Are you guys with me? So this Wednesday message is a wake-up call. Alright? It's a realization I hope you achieve that I realized many, many years ago. That the greatest enemy of Padman Senathirajah is Padman Senathirajah himself. The only thing stopping you from becoming the greatest networker in your organization is your own arrogance, excuses and rationalization. And it's time to change. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee. So this week, Thursday and Friday, alright, I want you to do an experiment. When you come back home, after a whole day of networking, dealing with your downlines, dealing with challenges, which will always be there, dealing with negativity, which is total bullshit, alright? I want you to ask yourself, do you feel the pain? Do you have tears in your eyes? Alright? Do you come back, sit on your sofa and go, oh my God, what a crazy day. I've never worked hard like this ever in my life. And that's when you know you have crossed the first line of limitations. And then before you know it, there'll be new limitations built by yourself. And you got to cross that line. And then cross that line. And then cross that line. You know who you guys are? Alright? You're like a bird, born to fly. And you're standing on the ledge of a cliff. And you got the open sky. And you know your destiny is to fly. You know what you're doing? You're stretching your wings. You're checking your wings. Alright? You're checking the air, the wind. You're checking everything. The only thing you're not doing is jumping off that cliff. The only thing you're not doing is taking that leap, alright, of crossing all limitations. You were meant to fly. And this is your time. This week, prove them wrong. Cross your limitation. No more excuses. No more rationalization. Push yourself until it hurts so much, and push even harder until tears come out of your eyes, and then push even harder when you feel like giving up, and then push even harder when you think, what the hell am I doing with my life? I've never worked this hard in my life. And then watch the Wednesday video and smile and keep pushing yourself. Alright? You only have the right to push others in your organization when you have pushed yourself to the max. So this week, alright, cross the lines. No more limitations. You were born to fly. Take that leap. Just jump.